Hello world and welcome back. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North, and this is Europa Universalis IV, including all of the game mechanic DLCs up to and including Mare Nostrum and the fantastic MEIOU and Taxes Complete Overhaul mod. We are playing as Cologne. We also took over Dusseldorf and renamed it Ostrheim, but our rank has been reduced. So be it. Lose a little bit of prestige, that's okay. Actually, while I'm talking about renaming things, let's take the first army and rename it the Rhine Armee, which is good. Now, I'm looking for allies. They've reached their alliance limit. Oh, hey, Poland and Lithuania have formed their Grand Duchy, which is dangerous for everybody else involved. What about Tecklenburg? No. Does anybody have... Can anybody ally with me? Army organizer Siegfried Ham has died. Nah, yeah, I don't really care. Yet nobody can really ally with me. That's... They're all allied with each other, which is going to make expansion very, very difficult. Okay. Especially when I, like... Okay. The bishopric is allied with Bamberg, Hildesheim, Trier, and Waldeck. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, I think what I need to do... Bamberg, Hildesheim, Trier, and Waldeck. What about Trier? Trier is allied with Hesse, Köln, Troyes, and Munster. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to expand into Westphalen all that easily. That's, what is my... Fortify Cologne is my mission. Which, you know, I'm building towards that. I'm building towards that. Trade is good. How's my manpower? You know what? I'm going to drop my army maintenance down. I'm not in a war. I don't foresee myself being in a war anytime in the immediate future. So I don't really need to worry about that. Right? Right. No revolutions, no rebellions coming down the pipe. Almost have poll taxes. I don't have any more merchants. Have one... Wait, why didn't... I tried to rename the first army. Why didn't it rename? Rhine Armee. There we go. I forgot to hit enter. How's my factions doing? Factions are relatively balanced. I mean, unfortunately, the guild influence is going up. Don't know why influence is going down. Of the traders. Influence of the aristocrats is also going up. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. How's the emperor doing? Nobody's gonna vote for me. Oh yes, because I can't. I'm a republic. I can't actually be the. Okay, well that's a lot of pop-ups all at once. There's a new pope. Our archbishop brings news from the Holy See. The new pope is... Okay, I'm going to cancel that. New pope is Gregory the 12th. Cool. I can now invest in a new technology. Voxels. Which trade efficiency +5 and yearly corruption -0.05 because I'm ahead of time in researching that. Naval morale increases and new ship type. Don't care, I don't have a port. But that does mean my corruption is going down. My corruption is already at 0. So I can take the money that I was putting towards corruption, put it towards other things instead. So castle in Köln. Let's do that. That is my goal. There we go. There's a castle in Köln. It should be ready in 1378 in 5 years. Wow. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get there. Can I change the name of my... Can I change the name of my... Of me? Oh, I need to get a new rival. My new rival should be Gelders. Where is Gelders? There's Gelders. Okay, I need a new rival. So, my enemy is Cologne. I only have one group of rivals, me. Gelders is allied with Cleves and Mark. That's not fun. Oh, new technology, poll taxes! Yay! Okay, so here's the thing. I have room for another idea. And ideas are basically decisions that your government makes over an extended period of time that have a lasting effect on what your nation is. Like, these are the core values of your nation, right? And so I'm going to go, because Cologne is a center of trade, it's on the confluence of two major trading routes, it's on the Rhine, it was, at least until I got a second territory, it was the western capital of the Hanseatic League. So I figure trade ideas should be good, because overall, in time, that will get me 3 new merchants, which gets me more money. It will increase my trade range and all these wonderful things. And according to this little flow chart, actually, I have an administrative, so I could take expansion. Because I eventually do want colonists. No, why don't I have access to expansion? Do I need to complete administrative? I might need to complete administrative. Interesting. So yeah, I'll take trade ideas because it gives me more money over time, and money is always good. Yeah. So let's continue that trade. The Catholic King of Lithuania has converted to the Catholic faith. Rejoice! Rejoice! Good. Speed that up. Let's get some more stuff done. Oh, somebody wants to... Oh, an alliance. Bayern Straubing. Bayern. Bavaria wants to ally with me, but I'm nowhere near Bavaria. No, I'm sorry, buddy. That doesn't actually help me at all. I need people allied up here. And Cologne is at war with Ansbach, Nuremberg, Hohenzollern. Renaissance influence in Köln. As Cologne looks to the future, Cologne looks to the past. Yes, more Renaissance stuff. I think that was in like episode 2 or something, where there's a little bit of that. Schism! Oh! Church schism! Happy day! This stuff is fun. Okay, this stuff is fun. With the Curie divided between factions supporting Rome and factions supporting France. Because remember, at this time, the Pope was convinced, was threatened, and decided to go, to move the seat of the papacy from Rome to Avignon. Right down here in southern France. And as a result, the eternal city of Rome becomes pretty much dilapidated. By the time the Pope moves back in the early 15th century, large parts of Rome are cow pastures. Like, the entire place just falls apart between infighting between the Colonna and other familial factions whose names I can't remember. So, schism. Some people think that the Pope in Avignon is still a legitimate pope. He can claim direct descent direct spiritual descent from St. Peter. However, other people think that because the Pope has abandoned Rome, the Pope has therefore also abandoned the Catholic Church and his faith, therefore making the Pope in Avignon the anti-Pope. And so they've elected their own Pope, and that's cool. So, the Pope made the decision to turn his back on France and replace nearly half the cardinals with his own. Interesting. The defrocked cardinals rejected the authority of the Pope, so this schism is actually slightly different. The Pope has turned his back on France, and so now the Pope has kind of moved back to Rome, at least in terms of this game. The Pope has moved back to Rome, spiritually at least, and France, the King of France, is now calling him the anti-Pope and replacing him with another Pope. The schism is tearing the church apart, and good Catholics struggle to determine which man holds the keys of St. Peter and the authority to lead the church. So there might come a time in the near future when I have to choose which pope. Ooh, nice. There's that pope, but there's also this pope. The anti-pope, which is awesome. Okay, where's Liège? Because Liège is also offering me an alliance. Liège is right here. If I were to get into an alliance with, or into a war with Cologne, they can't help me. But you know what? I'll ally with Liège. At least they're closer to me. At least they're much closer to me. So yeah, there might be some things where I might need to choose which pope I support. which could be cray-cray. Cray-cray. But I'm going to support the Pope in Rome, because I do not want to give the big blue blob any more power than they currently have. So, covert actions, what can I do? Can fabricate claims at 50, support rebels at 60, steal map at 50, but I don't have the requisite diplomatic technology. Okay. Alright then. So that's good. That seems fun. There's a pope. There's 2 popes! Production improvements? Very good. Very, very good. But there are Kölner peasants in Ostrhein who are all upset and whatnot. Oh, the schism. The schism has helped cause that. That's... Darn! There's a schism. Oh well. Okay, now the people are apparently done. They no longer have any unrest. Interesting. Why did that just pop up and then completely drop away? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. So we're just sitting here, just chilling. So yeah, my goal eventually is to take Bonn. I guess. But I mean, dude's got a lot of allies. Dude's got Bamberg, Hildesheim, Trier, and Waldeck. They have 5. I have 2. And let's just say theoretically, I were to declare war on Cologne, on Cologne, on the Archbishop of Cologne, the Elector of Cologne. What kind of things would I actually have on my side? I couldn't actually bring Liège into the thing. But then again, they wouldn't be able to bring in Bamberg either. Declare colonial war. Interesting. Visit from some shady people. A few slightly shady-looking characters have appeared at our court, offering their service to our syndic. They claim to be willing and able to do things that any proper ruler would never deign to do, publicly. It's an offer... We can refuse, actually. Yeah. Spy network construction, let's increase that. Then maybe I can get a claim on Cologne. Which would be great. Which would be great. Take up the construction of Cologne Cathedral. Yeah, I'll eventually do that. But just not right now. Just not right now. Okay, so my spy network is growing. My Rhineland is fine. Actually, what is my manpower limit? It is 4. Nothing much I can do there. Could theoretically get myself a new military leader, but it's not going to be much better than Barnabas Ader. I'll tell you that much. Stability is fine. I guess I'm building towards ideas. If I get merchant adventures, like if I can start to get to free trade and I can get another merchant, that will dramatically increase my money. Because I mean, like look, the Rhineland is getting me 1.31 per month in trade, which is great. If I can double that, it's an extra 1.31 gold per month. The Council of Chemnitz begins. General Church Council has begun! Exclamation mark. Because it's exciting, right? Bishops and cardinals from across Christendom are meeting to discuss and debate fine points of theology and reform the church. Bringing together hundreds of learned and important men can lead to great changes. Or to hot air. The council will only meet for so long. What should our delegates try to introduce into the council? Send them without instructions, or depose the anti-pope and mend the schism? Let's mend the schism. I mean, schisms are fun, but at the same time, they're not. Right? They're not. They're not that fun. We are Catholic. I don't want to return the province. I don't want to... No, I don't want to decrease the autonomy. The autonomy is going down by 0.075 each month, which is fine. Which is fine. Whereas my personal autonomy, my personal autonomy, the autonomy of my capital, Cologne itself, is... I'm actually losing it. They are gaining autonomy. So Cologne is gaining autonomy. Ostrhein is losing autonomy. That's fine. That's fine. I want more allies. Yeah. You know what? You know what? I'm going to improve my court size. It will increase corruption a little bit. It will increase corruption a little bit, but it will give me more, it'll give me more allies. It will improve my chance at allies, which allies are good, right? So, what is my corruption? There we go. What? My spy was just kicked out. Man! No. No, 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 no. I'm going to... I can't even go back. Man. That is poop. Let's actually improve our court again. No, it will double my... Yeah. You know what? Let's improve our court again. We'll have a... Yes, my corruption is growing. Yes, I'm going to deal with that. There we go. I'm paying 0.15 to root up my corruption, and that's fine. That's fine by me. I have a pretty big court. I've got a lot of stuff I can do, so we're good. We're good. So I can still make alliances, but they don't. But that means I can actually accept more alliances that are coming down the pipe. Ooh, I also have another diplomat, which means I can send my diplomat back to Rome. Relations. Improve my relations with the Pope. He likes it when I call him Big Poppy. Improve relations with the Emperor, the two most important factors in Germanic life, at this stage in time, at least. Yeah, I'm not going to leave the Holy Roman Empire. That would be bad. I'm going to maintain my diplomat with them. So this is the border of the Holy Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire. So what are the oranges? Oh, those are electors. Right. I'm kind of sandwiched in amongst a group of electors in Western Germany, which is okay. Which is okay. But yes, I want to send my spy. I want to send them back. There we go. And once that reaches 50, then I'm going to claim on Cologne, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so who are the people around me that I could possibly expand into? Because I think going with Cologne might be a little bit difficult for now. So I could go for Cleves. They're allied with Mark. Hi, Mark. And Gelders. Gelders. Gelders? Yeah, I don't know. I could also go for Jülich, who is allied with Liege. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe my goal isn't to take Cologne just now, but it's to take Liege. It's to take Jülich. So, in order to do that, oh man, more spy network fails in Cologne. So maybe what I'll need to do is I'll need to increase my relationship with Gelders in order to hopefully get some kind of military... Oh, and I can just get military access as it stands. And then I can move my troops around through there and into Jülich. Spy Master Barnabas Ham. I had a Spy Master? He wasn't one of my sitting councils. He's one of my possible advisors. Oh, I still need at least 30 in order to ask for military access. Okie doke. Improve my relationship with them. My manpower is full. Good. Development cost is dropping. Production efficiency and manpower recovery speed. Cool. Are all affected by that. I'm rooting at corruption. Guild leaders, rival nobles status. Yes, money is money, new or old. I mean, actually, that might make my guild... Ooh, my guilds are super influential. Yeah. Yeah. I might need to deal with that. But you know what? I'll just improve my relationship with Gelders. They're my rival? Wait. Did I declare them as a rival? Yeah, I did, didn't I? That's not cool. So how do I get military access into Jülich? Do I go through Nassau and Trier? Yeah, maybe that's it. Because these guys aren't going to give me... No, I'm their rival. They're not going... No. No. I'm their enemy. Hostile relations. That's... Need to get up to 30. How much higher can I go? 78 more? Okay, maybe I can do this. The wheel turns. It appears this year was very good and their population seems quite happy. More tax modifiers. Yay! Those are good. Those are good. Oh, prestige is super low. But my prestige is going up. My prestige is going up. Actually, so's my administrative power. Like, quite high. So maybe I can start to... That's a trade idea, but maybe I could go with extra advisors, start building this up. Elections! Ooh, an alliance from Mark. Yes. An alliance from Mark. That is good, because now Mark would help me out with Köln. Yes. That's better. I have Liège. I have Aachen. Actually, who are my allies? No. Who are my allies? Aachen, Mark, and Liège. So I have Aachen, Mark, and Liège. If I could get like one more, that would be great. But the unfortunate passing of Barnabas Ader has forced us to hold a premature election. So I've got a lot of administrative power. Let's bump up my diplomatic power a little bit. Let's get a diplomatic candidate. The Syndic is dead. Oh, good. Bye, guys. Another charismatic negotiator. We have Oscar Ader. Ader. Maybe that was his like nephew or cousin or something. I don't know. So what is he? He's a magnificent court. Yes, we know this. He's what's his personality? Charismatic negotiator. A Jewish synagogue for Cologne. I will allow the construction. We have a diplomatic insult casus belli against Gelders. They've insulted us. Oh no. Oh no, they didn't. They're allied with Cleves and Mark. But I'm allied with Liège. So if I were to just theoretically speaking, if I were to declare war on them, I could bring in Aachen, and they would bring in Mark and Cleves. Because Mark would not join me, and I just made an alliance with them. So you know what? I think I'm actually going to forgive the whole insult from Gelders. And I'm just going to continue improving my relationship with them. Just going to continue that. But that will be it for this episode. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. If you like what you see, please like, please subscribe. Please comment in the section below to subscribe. Just hit the paw. Just right over there. It's that easy. Easy peasy, simple. Made it really easy for you. No excuse not to. Keep watching. Just keep watching, please. That would be amazing. I would really enjoy that. If you have any suggestions for what you want to see or what I could be doing in this Let's Play, do you like the history stuff? A lot like episode 5, things like that, or just like if we just play the game? Let me know. Let me know what you think. But most importantly, and seriously, I mean this, most importantly, have a wonderful day, everybody. Oh, trader refuses to serve Republic. I'll be right back. So I sign off. Despite Cola's unquestionable devotion to trade, many of its most prominent traders are now claiming that the Syndic refuses to listen to them and are putting other interests ahead of those which have made our country rich. I can't really deny that. One of the merchants we rely on for our international trade has threatened to cease working with the Republic altogether. Although we are sure to come to an agreement eventually, this will hamper our cooperation before it blows over. What does he plan to accomplish with this? Man. Alright, well, anyways, as I was saying, and I do mean this, this is the most important. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.